All right, party people. MTG next door, it's Stitch, and we've got a lot to do here. I almost just broke the knife. I dropped it on the floor and the whole case popped open and I was able to fix it. But anyway, I've got two things to do tonight. First, we're gonna open up some of these D&D cards. Second, I got this. And originally I bought this extra set booster and I was just gonna give it to Doc or Mr. Pink, but I thought it was something more fun to do. Next video, I'm gonna open this sucker up. And we're going to, do I not have a six-sided die anywhere? I don't have a six-sided, I'm gonna roll a six-sided die. And every time we're gonna have 5 packs, so a six is gonna be out, but every time the number on the die is gonna be the number of the 5 packs I open each time that Doc gets, and the rest will go to Mr. Pink. And that's how we're doing this. So be sure to tune in, Doc and Mr. Pink, because you are getting everything in this box. But for now, we will pull 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs out of here. And I did notice something about these packs, that for the set booster, this is the first time they did like 3 different, what do you call it, packs, arts. And I did notice like these packs are so loose. The cards are so loose inside here. And the last time we saw this was like the Godzilla set, and that's because these were made in Japan. I'm sure you can see that. The Japan packs are so loose. So anyway, to get to opening said packs, hope we are having a good week. It is late ass on a Friday. I did not get to walk until late. And anyway, there we go, right off the bat, list card. How about doing things on frame so that the 4 people who are watching these videos can see everything. So anyway, this set is a weird one. I haven't watched any openings for the set boosters, so I don't know what is going to be up with these. And all of a sudden you can see there's the list card and the art card is backwards. So that's how you know they're Japanese. Art card's backwards. I will try to read some of these, and this might be a long video because these cards are supposed to be like really freaking weird. So anyway, cue up the clinkers there, Carl. And let's go. First thing is an art card, and it's this thing. Owlbear. Now, so Owlbear, I'm wondering if all the art cards are gonna be like sketchy like this. I don't know, I kinda like that. But let's see, we got an island. The island has text on it. So there's some flavor text on the island. That's new. There we go. So I don't know how these go. I think that's an uncommon, so maybe this first, so maybe it goes art card, land, and then maybe this is the Tangy Sizzle spot, but that is a hulking bugbear. I think these cards were meant to look like the old art on the Dungeons and Dragons modules. I had a few when I was a kid. I think I got my first D&D set in like 1982, something like that. Never played it though. I never learned how to play, never played it. So a hulking bugbear. There's a 3/3 haster for 3. And then we got some commons. Improvised weaponry. Let's see what we got. Deals 2 damage to any target. Create a treasure token. Well, there you go, guard dog. So you got a bad spell that makes a treasure token. That's not going to make your 99. Jaded Sellsword. So Dragon Warrior, 4/3 for 4. When it enters the battlefield, if mana from a treasure was spent to cast it, it gets first strike. So that's boring. Dragon's Fire. When a red instant as an additional casting cost a spell, you may reveal a dragon card from your hand or choose a dragon you control. Deals 3 damage to creature planeswalker. If you reveal a dragon card or chose a dragon to cast a spell, it deals damage equal to the power of that creature or power of that card or creature instead. Okay, whatevs. That's way too much text. And we're into the uncommons. Power Word Kill. 1 black for destroy target non-angel, demon, devil, or dragon creature. Okay, I like the art in the back there. That's very bizarre. Okay, and Shesra, Death's Whisper. This is a human elf warlock, 2 black green for a 1/3. Bewitching Whispers. When it enters the battlefield, target creature blocks its turn if able. That's cool. At the beginning of your end step, Whispers of the Grave. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature died this turn, you may pay 2 life if you do draw a card. Well, that's sweet. It's off colors. It's on color for elves, but One day I will make a black and green elf deck. Warlock class. So this is an enchantment class. Gain the next level as a sorcery to add to its ability. Okay, so I guess you can cast this over and over. So you get it for 1, and it says, at the beginning of your end step, if a creature died this turn, each opponent loses life. Okay? Then you cast its sorcery, and then when this class becomes level 2, look at the top 3 cards of your library, put 1 in your hand, the rest in your graveyard. That plays all day in your typical zombie deck or vamps. And then 6 in a black. Well, this better be good. At the beginning of each your end step, each opponent loses life equal to the life they lost this turn. That's pretty swell. Okay, we got a common. I don't know what this slot is. What is this slot? Are these like, I guess you're rolling a d20 here. So this is a 2/3 human druid for 3. And then you roll a d20. You gain 1 life, you gain 2 life, or you gain 5 life. Well, that just makes the game longer, doesn't it? Another common here. How are these arranged, dude? Sepulture Ghoul. 1 in a black for a 2/1 zombie. Sacrifice another creature. Sepulture Ghoul gets 2/2 until end of turn. Activate only once each turn. And we got a mythic. All right, first pack. We get a mythic. What will it be? It is a 7/7 something. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. I did not expect that. Jeez. Good Lord. I think this is one of the top 2 or 3 cards in the set, but I know this is about the only one I really wanted to pull, and I pulled it the first damn pack. So 2 and Warborg for Tiamat, legendary creature dragon god. 7/7 flying. When Tiamat enters the battlefield, if you cast it, search your library for up to 5 dragon cards not named Tiamat that each have different names. Reveal them, put them into your hand, and then shuffle. Damn, that's good. As your commander, all you have to do is cast it, dude. And you load your hand up with dragons. So, okay, Tiamat got counterspelled. Big deal. Now I got 5 dragons. I got a value on this, Carl? I'm very happy, but that's kind of like, okay, now what else do we want in the box? This is the one. It's like that Master set that came out, or Modern Horizons when it came out, and I wanted the Sliver, the new Sliver God. And then after I got that, I didn't give a shit what else was in there. We got a foil rare. Wow. First pack madness. What do we get? Hand of Vecna. 3 for a guy holding his bloody hand. What did you do? It's a legendary artifact equipment. At the beginning of combat on your turn, equip creature or a creature you control named Vecna gets XX until end of turn, where X is the number of cards in your hand. Equip, pay 1 life for each card in your hand, and equip 2. Well, that's kind of blah. What's the price on the foil of that one there, Carl? Then we got a list card back here. Yes, it is a 3/3 what? A Kithkin? Please not a Kithkin. 1 and 2 split mana for a creature spirit flying. Bloodied Ghost comes into play with a -1/-1 counter. That was a thing back in Eventide. Bloodied Ghost there for the common. Oh, all right, and so we're done. No more packs. We got Tiamat. I'll just return the box or raffle the rest of it off or something. The only thing better than Tiamat would be the full art Tiamat. And there's your devil token. Weird. What do we get? Oh, there's that thing. What is this? So maybe all these art cards are sketches from D&D. Who knows? Cloister Gargoyle. Forest with text on it. Maybe I'll read that text one day. Oh, there you go. There's a nice full art blue dragon. So maybe this second slot. What did we get in the second slot last time? Oh, second slot last time we get. So this is kind of probably the Tiny Zizzle slot. So blue dragon is a 5 blue for a creature dragon flying. Lightning breath. When it enters the battlefield until your next turn, target creature opponent controls gets -3/-. Oh, okay. So there's each 3 creatures and then give them all descending less power. Kind of boring. Plummet. We know Plummet. I'm not reading that again. Ranger's Longbow. 1 and a green for a equipped creature gets 2/1, has reach. So there's 3 equips. So 5 to give a creature 2/1 and reach. Nope. Eltergard Ranger. 4 and a green for a reach. Eltergard Ranger as a battlefield. Create a 2/2 green wolf creature token. So you're getting 6 power and 3 toughness for a 5 mana commitment. Dungeon map 3. Tap it to add colorless, or 3 tap, venture into the dungeon. Activate this as a sorcery. Enter the first room or advance to the next room. What the fuck does that mean? Okay. Well, maybe that'll be clear to us. It's uncommon. Another uncommon, Red Dragon. There we go. Red for a 4/4 flyer. Fire Breath. When Red Dragon enters the battlefield, it deals 4 damage to each opponent. Well, that's not terrible. That's one of the dragons I'm getting with Tiamat for sure. Ray of Frost. 1 and a white. Let me guess. Creature doesn't untap. Flash, enchant creature. When it enters the battlefield, if the creature's red, tap it. As long as the creature's red, it loses all abilities. Enchanted creature doesn't untap during its controller's untap step. Okay, sideboard. Common, another plummet. Well, that's fucked up. We got 2 plummets in the same pack. At least vary the artwork up a little bit. Ugh. And then there's a rare. It's a white rare, or equipment. Oh, it's equipment. Dancing Sword. Oh boy. 1 and a white for a artifact equipment. A creature gets 2/1. Whenever a creature dies, you may have Dancing Sword become a 2/1 construct with flying and ward 1. If you do, it isn't an equipment. Huh. Okay. Carl Quarter. Another rare. What we got here? Sorcerer class. Okay. It's enchantment class. So first level is going to cost you a blue-red. When it enters the battlefield, draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. There's red for you. And then blue-red, creature you control have tap to add blue or red. Spend this mana only to cast instant sorcery spells or to gain a class level. And next class level is whenever you cast an instant sorcery spell, that deals damage to each opponent equal to the number of instant sorcery. Wait. That spell deals damage equal to the number of instants. Okay, so yeah, okay, I'm bored with that. That seems quartery. Common foil for Priest of Ancient Lore. Looks boring. And there's your devil token. So no fucking idea what a dungeon is. Hopefully that's forthcoming. Oh, wow. What is this? Is this an art card? No, it's a special art card. It's a kobold, and it's got all the D&D stats on here. That is not useful at all in Magic the Gathering, I'm guessing. Or maybe it is. Why would they put something on the card like that? Well, they're only on the art cards, so who gives a shit, right? Foily Island, can't see the art. There's Owlbear again, making his appearance. Whoa. So, yeah, it's a 3 green for 4/4 trample, and then draw a card when ATV. Orc Knight and a white for a 4/4 paladin. 4/4 Oak Knight, devoted paladin. When devoted paladin enters the battlefield, creature you control get 1/1 vigilance. Okay. Paladin Shield, so it's a paladin deck pack. 1 and a white. I kind of like the art. You kind of see through the shield. Like it might look like glass, but it's not. Flash, when Paladin Shield enters the battlefield, attach it to target creature you control. That's good. And the creature gets 0/2. Boring. God, look at the equipment in this thing. Man, it's nothing but equipment. This set. +2 mace. Gotta love that, though. They named a card +2 mace. That just makes me happy. I need to take a moment for +2 mace. All right. Yeah. What do you do +2 mace? 1 and a white artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets 2/2. Equipped for 3. So 5 to give a creature 2/2. Never, ever doing that. Barbarian class for your first uncommon. I spit on the card. If you would roll 1 or more dice, instead roll that dice +1 and ignore the lowest roll. Okay, so it's a dice card. So I'm thinking about making a dice deck, so like it so far. Whenever you roll 1 or more dice... Oh, no, I was thinking about making a coin flip deck. Huh. Maybe there's a coin flip one. Whenever you roll 1 or more dice, target creature you control gets 2/0 and gains menace. And then 2 and a red for a creature you control have haste. Okay, I'm bored with most of that. I'd leave it at 1. Uncommon for critical hit. Instant for 1 and red. Target creature gains double strike until end of turn. When you roll a natural 20, return critical hit from your graveyard to your hand. So you could ignore the rest of that card because that's never happening. Guild Thief. 1 and a blue for an Orc Rogue 1/1. When it deals combat damage to a player, put a 1/1 counter on it. Cunning action. 3 and a blue. It can't be blocked this turn. So If that was one blue, that'd be awesome, especially in standard. There was a red vampire that was all about that kind of thing a couple years ago. Planar ally, 3 blue, 3 white for an angel, 3/3. Whenever it attacks, venture into a dungeon. Here's that thing again. What the shit does that mean? Rust monster. There you go. There's some old school D&D. Did they get it right? How's the art look? Well, he's cutting it with his sword, and his sword is rusting as the thing jumps away. Yeah. It's a 2/1 for 2 and a red for a first strike. Sacrifice an artifact. Rust monster gets 2/0. God, they could have done so much more with that. I mean, sacrifice rust monster to destroy target artifact. It's right there, dude. Ugh, wasted opportunity. We got a rare, and it's a treasure chest. Oh, let this be treasure crazy. 3 for an artifact. 4, sack it, roll a d20. So what are we getting for 7? 1, trapped, you lose 3 life. Okay. 2 to 9, create 5 treasure tokens. There it is, right there. I want to see that. I'm just going to give this one to Guard Dog. Put it in your treasure deck, your pirates deck, dude. 10 to 19, you gain 3 life, draw 3 cards. That's not bad. 20, search your library for a card. If it's an artifact card, you may put it on the battlefield. Otherwise, put that card in your hand and shuffle. So you can get your win con if you hit a 20 or create 5 treasure tokens. That's cool. Probably not worth much. What do you got there, Carl? I got a common foil, and it is a foil Underdark Basilisk. Do we have a list card here? No, we didn't. We got some weird shit. Is this a dungeon? I guess it is. Okay, so enter a dungeon, scry 1, and then you need to use these other cards to do all this other stuff. So how do you determine if this is in your deck? Oh, God, that's going to melt my brain. But you know what I'm doing? Just because you bastards didn't buy any of these packs, I'm going to make a deck for this, and I'm going to make it good. All right, 3 more packs to go, and I'm at 18 minutes. I may have to just skip through the commons here. You get the gist, right? So there's that. It's a mountain. Okay. Plains. Ginny Windseer. There's another roll of d20, and you get to scry a bunch of times. Okay. Veteran Dungeoneer, ETB, venture into the dungeon. So there's that stuff. Enter the first room or advance to the next room. I got to have that explained to me. Gloomstalker, Dwarf Ranger 2/3. As long as you've completed a dungeon, it has double strike. So you have to do a whole one of these, which requires 1, 2, 3, 4 cards to come into the battlefield. Oy. Delver's Torch, quick creature is 1/1 and attacks. Whenever it attacks, venture into the dungeon. Okay. But in order to get it equipped and attacking, you need to spend 5. Lurking Roper. Oh, loved ropers. Loved the idea of the roper. The most horrific thing you could see when you're in a dungeon. Oh, God, that thing's terrifying. That is a nightmare creature right there, dude. 2 and a green for a 4/5. Doesn't untap during your untap step. Whenever you gain life, untap Lurking Roper. You see stalactites grow down from the ceiling while... Tressalara Moondancer, green-white for 2/2. Elf Cleric, when you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on Tressel Moondancer and scry 1. Another class, 1 white gets you, if you would gain life, gain that much +1. 3 and a white gets you, whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on target creature control. And then 4 and a white, when this class becomes level 3, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. You gain life equal to its toughness. Okay. Uncommon again for Displacer Beast, another one that back in the day was so much cool to see the pictures of in the monster manual. Cat Beast, 2 and a blue for a 3/2. When it enters the battlefield, venture into the dungeon. So there's probably a lot of cards that do that. Uncommon, Hunter's Mark. 3 and a, what is going on in that card? Is he throwing a bear at the dude? He is. He threw a bear at him, and then his stomach opened up. Instant, it costs 3 less to cast if it targets a blue permanent you don't control. Spell can't be countered. Target creature you control gets 1/1 until end of turn, then it deals damage equal to the power to target creature or planeswalker you don't control. That's complicated. I got a rare. What is our rare? Lair of the Hydra. It is a land. Lands are usually good in the rare slot. What did we get? If you control 2 or more other lands, Lair of the Hydra enters the battlefield, tap. So you want this on your first land. You tap it to add green, or X and green until end of the turn. It becomes a XX Hydra creature. It's still land. X can't be 0. Not good, huh, Carl? Lay it on me, bitch. Deadly Disguise is our foil. I'll read it when it's not foil. Do we get... Nope. Oh, another dungeon. So is it the same one? I don't know. I don't feel like going back through there. We're at 21 minutes. All right, we're back. Incredibly easy to open packs. I mean, these things just... The wrapper just melts off of the cards. There's your skeleton. I've been showing the tokens. They're pretty nice. What do we got? Hall of Elf Monk. I'm sorry, Half Elf Monk. I am illiterate. Illiterate. I can't even say the word that I am. That is a stupid looking artwork. Look at this guy. Oh, and is this dusted with foil? Or did I spit on it? What is going on? Can you see that on the camera? I don't know if I can get to reflect. Yeah, see, look, can you see it maybe? Yeah, it's dusted with foil. So weird. All right, let's kick it up. Island Neverwinter Dryad for the 1/1 Dryad. So sack it, go get a forest, put it in the battlefield tapped. No one's ever doing that ever. Spoils of the Hunt. I got to go through these. Look at this guy, Hoarding Ogre. Oh my goodness, look at this guy. You are a fat, pathetic loser. But you got all the stuff. What does he do? Oh, it's a die 20 card. So 1 to 9, create a treasure token. 10 through 19, create 2 treasure tokens. And then 20, create 3. Oh, I love that. I'm sorry it's not a pirate, but you got to have this in a pirate deck. Just to make treasure tokens. Just to make treasure tokens to bring them home to the pile. That is awesome. Earth Cult Elemental. That looks cool. 4 red for 6/6. And now, when it ETB roll D20, each player sacks a permanent, each opponent sacks a permanent, and 20, each opponent sacks 2 permanents. Starting to like these roll cards. Targnar Demon Fang Knoll. That's a long name, dude. I'm going to mess that up next time I say that, especially if like I've had a drink or two. He's a 2/2 Knoll for green-red. Pack Tactics. Whenever it attacks, if you attack with 2 creatures with total power 6 or greater, this combat attacking creature gets 1/0 until end of turn. And then for 2 and green and red, you could double his power and toughness. Yawn. Loathsome Troll. That guy's pissed. 3 green for 6/2, and then roll d20. Activate if it's in your graveyard. So get this sucker killed, and then for 4, you roll a d20 to put him on top of your library, return him to your hand, or battlefield tapped. Another big yawn. Burning Hands. It's a 1 in red for an instant. Deals 2 damage to target creature planeswalker. If that permanent is green, Burning Hands deals 6 damage instead. Okay. These are all sideboard cards, I'm guessing. Precipitous Drop to 2 in a black for enchant creature. When it enters the battlefield, venture into the dungeon, and then creature gets -2/-2 or -5/-5 if you've completed a dungeon. We'll see how many of these damn cards there are. It's probably not enough to make anything outside of a standard deck. Shocking Grasp. Yawn. Boring. I hate these blue cards that reduce power. Seriously. Ugh. We got a rare. I'm going to complain. Whoa, look at that guy. So Marilyn Manson made it onto a card, apparently. 2 for a legendary artifact. When it enters the battlefield, you draw a card and lose 2 life. Okay, so that's okay, I guess. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may pay 2. If you do, you draw a card and you lose 2 life. I don't hate that. Yeah, okay. You can choose to do that. Value. We got a common foil. There's the Ertugrad Ranger again, and another dungeon. Lost Mine of Paladin Driver. So I'm just curious, since I'm going to run way over anyway. Yeah, these are all the same, aren't they? These dungeons. I thought I got 3 of them. Nope, just 2. So we got the same dungeon. I guess it's the same dungeon on the back of the token. All right, last pack. I will definitely try to cut out the garbage in this video. Let's just go straight to the rare. Let's see, what do we get there? That's pretty. Sudden Insight, Island. White Dragon, there it is. I guess this is the dragon slot, huh? So maybe we'll get Tiamat in this slot. Who knows? 4 white for a flying Cold Breath. When it enters the battlefield, tap target creature opponent controls. That creature doesn't untap towards controller's next untap step. Does it make it into Brago? No. Dwarven Champion. I got to go through these. Leather Armor. I'll go through the Great Axe. Keen-Eared Sentry. You have Hexproof. 1 and a white for a 2/1 soldier. You have Hexproof. Each opponent can't venture into the dungeon more than once each turn. Oh boy. Split the party. Choose target player. Return half the creatures they control to their owner's hand rounded up. Okay. Cridle of Baldur's Gate. Blue. Well, I played Baldur's Gate like 10 years, 20 years ago probably. Blue black for a 1/3. When it deals combat damage to a player, the player loses 1 life and mills a card. Then you gain 1 life and scry 1. Whenever you attack, you may pay 2. If you do, target creature can't be blocked this turn. Okay. Has value there, right? Shortcut Seeker, common. Cleric class. If you would gain. Oh, we already read this one. We got a Mythic. All right. I was getting bored here because I don't understand the mechanics. I don't know what the fucking dungeon thing is doing. But Mythic lights my fire, baby. So stoke it. Stoke it. What do we got? We got a 4/3 Demolich. Don't know much about Demolich. I don't like that casting cost. You got to be in strict blue to play this thing. So 4 blue for a 4/3 Skeleton Wizard that I have spit on. It costs 1 blue less to cast for each instant and sorcery card spell you've cast this turn. Huh. Whenever it attacks, exile up to 1 target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard. Copy it. You may cast the copy. Okay. What do you do with the original? You may cast Demolich from your graveyard by exiling 4 instant or sorcery cards from your graveyard in addition to paying its other costs. This seems incredibly complicated and unusable. I'm not going to fuck with this card. Carl, show me the quarter. He does have diamonds for eyes, so that's cool. Did we have a... Nope, no list card. But we got an uncommon foil for the Dungeon Crawler and a How to Play the Game card. So that's it right there. So 6 packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards and 2 mythics. But we got Tiamat. There it is right there. And I'm rolling at 28 minutes. I'm going to have to cut the shit out of this video. Mask up out there. Goddamn COVID is out of control. We're right back on the roller coaster, people.